the Buccaneers and Panthers proceeded to engage in an equally sloppy game for the next 2 quarters, but at the very least, the second and third quarters involved some touchdowns, all of which belonged to Tampa Bay. First, Jameis Winston found a wide-open Chris Godwin late in the first half before Peyton Barber broke free for a 16-yard touchdown run in the third quarter to give the Buccaneers a lead in a must-win game. Meanwhile, the Panthers appear to be content settling for field goals. Below, we're bringing you live updates and analysis as the game unfolds with our live blog. After it, this post will turn into a takeaway-style recap, so be sure to check back later. Jameis Winston and the Bucs were remarkably sloppy at home against San Francisco last Sunday in a 31-17 loss. Winston threw 3 interceptions, 2 of which were returned for touchdowns. Tampa Bay also put the ball on the ground 3 times, as Winston fumbled twice and O.J. Howard also coughed one up. Like Tampa, Carolina also had turnover issues in its Week 1 loss, falling to the Rams at home by a score of 30-27. The Panthers had 3 turnovers in total. Cam Newton threw a pick, and he and DJ Moore both lost fumbles. Newton's was a backwards pass. Minus the turnovers, the Panthers were fairly even with Los Angeles in the stat sheet after digging out of a 13-3 halftime deficit. With Tampa Bay and Carolina combining for 7 turnovers in their home openers, both teams will look to clean things up on Thursday Night Football. Check out Sporting News live updates from the Thursday night matchup.
Cam Newton looking to get back to MVP form tonight against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after a Week 1 in which might have been a factor. The shoulder surgery created some questions. Might have been a factor. He did not enjoy. It was created some questions this week that he did not enjoy. He was 0 for 1 on passes of 20+ air yards. Had a 6.3 air yards per attempt. Maybe a little bit at the end of the year last year, which is why we heard the question. Maybe a little bit at the end of the year.
Trump limoge son conseiller à la sécurité nationale. John Bolton. Le président américain, Donald Trump, a annoncé avoir limogé son conseiller à la sécurité nationale, John Bolton. Dans un message partagé sur Twitter mardi, le président Trump a affirmé avoir dit à John Bolton qu'il n'était plus utile à la Maison-Blanche. Trump a précisé s'être opposé violemment à plusieurs propositions de Bolton et que de nombreuses personnes au sein de l'exécutif partageant son avis. Pour cette raison, j'ai demandé à John sa démission qu'il m'a remis ce matin. Je remercie John pour le service rendu. Il a précisé que le nom du remplaçant de John Bolton sera révélé la semaine prochaine. John Bolton a, pour sa part, écrit sur Twitter, hier dans la nuit, j'ai proposé ma démission au président Trump, il m'a dit on en discutera demain. En outre, le secrétaire d'État américain Mike Pompeo et le secrétaire au Trésor, Steven Mnuchin ont fait savoir que des divergences de vues existaient entre le président américain Trump et Bolton. Pompeo a rappelé le droit de Trump de travailler avec les personnes de son choix. Bien sûr, nous avons eu plusieurs divergences de vues avec Bolton, a-t-il dit. Il a toutefois indiqué que le départ de Bolton ne fera pas changer la politique extérieure de Trump.